Alright, what's up, boys? And maybe one girl. New day, new me. Back day. Didn't sleep all that well, but it is what it is. But we got back day today. Oh, also forgot to weigh myself again. I'll do it at the gym, but I already ate a bunch of stuff and drank a bunch of water, so fuck. But you know, I'll still do it at the gym and kind of just like gauge where I am. But got I quickly just put the programming into my phone, so I kind of know what's gonna happen today. So pull downs, cable rows, T-bar row, face pull, some type of curl, right? 5 movements, real fundamental stuff. You know, I feel like with the back, you don't need to get too fancy, right? It's just a couple of there's a vet that always walks here, yeah, like he walks it because he has an atrophied leg from war, so I don't really want to hit him. You know, he's pretty old, he's like 70, 80, but you know, you got to keep working on that leg so you know, you don't atrophy even more. But yeah, no, for back, I don't think you need to do too much. It's just rows, barbell, T-bar, pull down, cable row, pull-ups, right? I think these are the 5 fundamental ones. Now there's variations, right? So the T-bar, you can do chest supported machine row, right? You know, if you have one, or you know, incline bench, dumbbell, you know, chest supported rows, right? For barbell row, you can do the Yates row, which is a little bit more of a cheat rep, right? Really yank that weight up and control it while going down, or a Penlay row, right? Which is a little bit more, you know, the back ankle's a bit more down. You know, you can turn the barbell row into a double-sided dumbbell row, a one-sided dumbbell row, right? It's just, I feel like those 5 just covers everything. Pull-ups would be nice, but I feel like for back, pull-ups is the deadlift equivalent of you know, like back accumulation of strength, right? Like it's like the pinnacle test, right? How strong is your back? Well, do pull-ups, because every single part of your back working, right? Your scapula has to retract, your lats have to pull down, your rhomboids has to keep everything still. I mean, even your lower back and your abs have to work in coordination to kind of keep that hollowed core so you're not swinging, and that way you can kind of pull yourself up while your whole body's kind of connected, so it's not like you have dead weight, right? Right. But I do like this new programming a lot more. I think one issue that I'm discovering is that my intensity has not been the greatest, right? Just because I'm doing heavy weights, right? Just because I'm hitting 2 rep maxes, 3 rep maxes for my working sets and stuff, I'm not really pushing it, right? Like, you know, like I have a weight in mind. Okay, this is what I did last time, cool. This is a rep range that I set for myself, cool. And whenever I hit that rep range on that weight, I mentally tap out. I'm like, okay, cool, good enough. So I think that's been happening for a little bit, so got to change that. I'm really happy that I'm working with the idea of, hey, I got to hit higher rep ranges. It's uncomfortable, but that's good, right? That's what you want, because if it's comfortable, then everybody's been doing it already. So but yeah, I am going to also do cardio after this. So because I skipped it yesterday because it was so late and my schedule was all fucked up. I couldn't do the hip thrust either, or the Roman chair. So I'm gonna add those 2 right before I do cardio today, right? I'm gonna hit the 5 back exercises that I just mentioned. Boom, cardio, hip thrust first, Roman chair after, and then 30 minutes of cardio. So should be a pretty good day. Not super tilted today. Probably because I already got a couple things done already, so feels like okay, cool. You know, there's a little bit of pressure off my shoulders, um, but yeah, no, there's a couple of things I want to get done still. One, I would maybe call it extracurricular. Is I'm trying to find a spot here that has DEXA scan, right? So I did some research. Well, because I was talking to one of my friends and she's got a scan, and then I thought she was at a whole different body fat percentage than what she was, because she looks really good. So I was like, oh wow, that's really surprising. Wow, fuck me, man. Which made me think, okay, cool. Like even if I do calipers on myself, it's not super accurate, right? Like if I'm holding a little bit more carbs, then I get a little bit more water weight. Then the adipose tissue and those tiny capillaries will get a little bit bigger, and it just kind of right. Like it's not right. And also I'm doing it on myself, so I kind of have to move and twist, so it's not the perfect pinch. So I'm kind of looking to get one, even though I'm at the peak of, or I'm kind of coming down from the peak of the bulk. I kind of want to see where I am at, and I kind of want to see where I made a mistake on the bulk either, or two, because while I was referencing my my physique to the previous cut. Even looking at it then, like the arms, the shoulders, the traps, looking real lean, real sculpted, but the fat behind the nipple still there, fat around the stomach still there. So that made me wonder, because before I thought that was maybe 15%. Now I'm thinking, okay, that actually might be 20%, right? Because I have the top 4 abs kind of showing, right? Like you can see them, but they're not poking out, right? So I'm like, okay, shit, maybe that wasn't 15, maybe that was 20. And of course, 20 for someone that's my size is a lot more than 20 for someone that's like 100 pounds, right? So I kind of want to just get a DEXA scan or a type of like body composition scan, just so I have a firm baseline on what my starting point is and where I'm at. So if I lose X amount of pounds, then I can subtract it from my total fat deposit mass, and then recalculate my final weight, do the division, figure out what that body fat percentage is then, and then kind of plan everything else. So but I did do a little research, and there's a couple of private spots. They look kind of suspicious, but yeah, just based off their website and shit. But they're like $175, like $190, and I asked my friend how much it was before I even started, and she was like, oh, it was like $50. Oh wow, that seems like a scam. So I'm gonna give one of my local hospitals that does a lot of teaching and a lot of I wouldn't say charitable work, but they're more like community outreach focus, right? Like they care more about the community, right? I'm not saying the other hospitals don't, right? But this one seems to do a lot more stuff, right? There's a lot more like, hey, go out there and help the community type deal, right? At least from what I've seen and what I've experienced. So I'm gonna give them a call. Of course, it's not covered by insurance, so on the hospital webpage it says $75. Hey man, that's better than $170, right? And I know it's in the hospital, so chances are it might be a little bit more accurate. But chances are it might be not, because maybe they're doing it to like diagnose like atrophy or bone density issues in certain genetic disease type cases. So maybe it might be more accurate with the guys that are doing it for fitness, right? But all I'm looking for is just a baseline, right? It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. As long as it's 90, cool. I have something to work with. But guessing, I might be around 32% body fat, which means 2 years ago, I must have been at like 40% body fat, which is crazy to think about, you know? So I think my judgment is off by about 10%. So I think I'm about 30-ish right now. So let's continue this cut and let's really get to work, you know? Because I feel like, even though I'm not as motivated to go and work out, right? I mean, a little bit more so because this new programming is a lot more fun and I like it a lot better. But I gotta go through the hardship of getting lean again so I can start building strength and mass, right? That's just, if it was easy, then everybody would be fucking fit, right? But nobody is, right? I'm looking around. No, nobody is, right? Like out of, everybody in that gym, maybe there's like 50 people that go in that gym, right? And in this area, there's like maybe like 80,000 people. So it's 50 out of 80,000 people that are super fit and super strong. So it's bound to be hard as fuck, right? It's bound to be challenging. So gotta put in the work. But hopefully it's not too busy. Yeah, hopefully it's not too busy because I gotta still do some shopping because I wasn't able to get to Costco yesterday, and I gotta get some water and some other stuff like that. So hopefully I can get in, get out, cardio, hip thrusts, Roman chair, do grocery real quick, all within a couple of hours. Yeah.
All right, boys, this is gonna be a short one. Felt good, like I said in my intro, but halfway through this workout, I got super woozy, a little bit dizzy, a little bit nauseous. Might be because the lack of quality sleep, might be because I'm a little bit dehydrated or not eating enough. But can't really help that. It's on the cut. So it's back day. I'm using the medium maglev grip, right? Is that what it's called? It's mag something. Trying to pump out as many reps as I can. Really trying to keep that run boy flex. And it's all about the scapula like gliding down and letting my elbows go backwards, right? Like that's the goal. Trying to build his back super duper hard, especially since you don't feel it. So this angle does make me look like I have a dumpy though. That's nice. And the only way I can do seated cable rows is if I'm on the ground. So trying to have that exaggerated hip hinge so I can get that stretch and I pull. And I can see my lats right there kind of getting pulled forward and I'm trying to pull it back. But by now I'm getting a little bit dizzy already. So only managed to get, I think, 8 for my 3 working sets and decided to just say, fuck it, let's do T-bar. So usually for T-bar, I will be doing 3 plates, but, it's 2.5 plates because I'm just feeling bad. And you can see that this is a struggle for me. Even though on my previous videos, this is like, like medium intensity. And I did 3 sets of those, just not feeling great, so didn't record everything. But did 3 sets of face pulls. I believe these were 66 pounds or 77 pounds, something like that. These felt pretty nice, actually. And then I'm trying the new bench with the little pad behind the shoulders. I do find it a little bit awkward because the dumbbells are a little bit wide. So if I, not pronate, but if I supinate my hand, one end of the dumbbell will hit my thigh. So that's the only part I don't like. But, when I get to about 10 reps, it does feel the burn in my biceps. So I do like this. I just got to mess around with the angle and how I actually do the movement. But I'm definitely going to add this in. And this is the third set, actually. I did the first one as a test trial, so I didn't film that one. But this one, I'm just trying to burn out. I think I'm using 20s here. I forgot what I was using, but just trying to burn out. And you'll see that I stand up and I just do a couple more hammer curls and make sure that, you know, everything is spent. But pretty good day. Felt a little shitty, but what can you do? We'll try again next time.
All right, what's up, boyos? Back day done. Cause I did legs pretty late last night. You know, it's only been like 12 hours. You know, like from getting done to working out again. I'm cooked, man. I'm tired. My head's kind of woozy. I'm a little bit nauseous. Just not a good time, man. Not a good time, but managed to get everything done. Pull downs, cable rows, T-bar, face pull, biceps. Felt a little bit more in the lats, which is perfect, which is what I want. I tried out the new bench with the little thing behind each shoulder, so you can do like a spider curl, or I guess like an incline curl, or whatever it's called. Tried that. It was pretty good. Didn't get the stretch I would normally have, because without the support right there, your arm actually goes down, and that's what gives that stretch. Bring it up slightly, and then you curl. So it's missing the stretch a little bit, but that one is a lot easier on this elbow joint. So that was fun. I'll incorporate that as a new kind of curl, you know, and along with the easy bar. You know, I love the hammer, and then I'll do that, you know. So pretty good day. I got everything done. Just checked my little biometric band, burned 162 calories, which is what's to be expected, right? So I think the previous detection, because for some sets I forgot to turn it off, so like it went on for 3 minutes, so I think that's what gave it a incorrect value. But I think 162 200 is about where it's supposed to be. Which means technically I gotta do 340 calories, which is kind of crazy, but I am a little bit woozy, so I think I'll go for 300. But if I just want to throw up at 200, then I'll just stop at 200 calories and just call it a day. Have a rest day tomorrow, do another 300, and then hit legs the day after, because I think it's legs. So I did push, sort of like, yeah, like chest, triceps, legs, back. I'm gonna take a rest day. I think I might do arms and then legs, and just give it one more day for legs, and then I'll take a rest day, and then I'll do chest, triceps for next week, and then legs again. So there's at least 2 rest days in between legs. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So tomorrow it's gonna be an arm day, even if it isn't. Or sorry, the next day it's gonna be an arm day, even if it is. So pretty good. Still kind of waiting on one of the guys in there. I'm gonna say I'm hounding him, but you know, I'm kind of trying to get him to recommend me for a position in his company. So, you know, he was nice enough to give me his number and his info. You know, I hit him up a week ago. I think he told me that he was gonna be gone for 2-ish weeks. So I'm not sure if he's been in. You know, one of the girls in there with me today was like, yeah, no, I think I saw him, but so I'm gonna wait until next week. Next Monday, I'll give him a text. I'll be like, hey, what's up, baby? Are you back, man? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit pushy. You know, I got no shame, because the opportunities just don't come to you. You kind of have to go out there and be a little bit annoying and be a little bit of a F-boy to kind of get, right? Just grab it. You know, it might not feel that good to be pushy, to be kind of annoying, right? If you're a more socially aware and sensible person, but that's what you gotta do, man. Sometimes the end goal justifies the means, right? So that's kind of where I'm at for that. But fuck, I don't know if I should get some food in me, because this morning I did have 2 hard-boiled eggs and bagel and cream cheese, so that's 50-60 grams of carbs. That's about 12 grams of fat and like maybe 18 grams of protein in total, plus the cream cheese and you know the protein and carbs based products. But so I think I'm pretty balanced, but feeling a little woozy. I think it just might be rest. I think I'm just hitting it too hard. Part of it could also be because I haven't taken pre-workout in a while, so the caffeine rush might have gotten to me. So that kind of sucks. It's probably gonna take a couple days to get used to that again, but it is what it is. But still gonna do my best to try and hit cardio. I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. He's in the left lane trying to turn right, and he's holding up an entire 2 rows of cars. So about the DEXA scan, I think no matter what the result is, I mean, I know the study that shows, like, percentage wise and efficiency wise, you get more muscle gain, like lean muscle mass increase, when you start to kind of bulk up and do progressive overloading strength training when you're at a lower body fat, because of like the adipocytes and shit like that. But if getting down to 20, which was the end of my cut last time, was that hard, I don't know if I can hit 15, man. Right? And then I just go between 15 and 20. Is that it? Or like 15 and 22, 23? Just go boom, 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 boom. It's kind of hard to judge what I should do, but I definitely do want to get it done, so at least I know where I'm at, because I think having that information is better than not. But I think I'm around 30 right now, which means if I want to get down to 15, that might bring me to like the 140s maybe. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna go in and do cardio.